The astounding beauty and overwhelming vastness of the Juno Ice Field is a true wonder of nature that you don't want to miss. These lofty, expansive ice floes cover over 1,500 square miles and look down on an emerald landscape of mountains that plunge into the pristine waters of Alaska's southeast panhandle. One of the best ways to appreciate the splendor is from the familiar, classically Alaskan form of transportation, the float plane. Wings of Alaska brings you the images and memories of a lifetime through affordable, interesting, and exciting glacier flight-seeing adventures.
Spectacular, beautiful view.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would recommend it to anybody.
Fantastic. It was really a unique experience, something I'd never done before.
Smooth and gentle, and you can see everything.
Yeah, it was great.
Beautiful, beautiful. We even saw 2 moose.
Whether you choose the Wings of Alaska 45-minute icefield tour or the 3-hour icefield tour and Taku Glacier Lodge excursion, your adventure begins conveniently in the heart of Juneau's waterfront.
Today's flight will take us down Gastineau Channel, going over the Norris Glacier, Taku Glacier, the hole in the wall, the east and west wind, and then we'll land shortly after that at the lodge.
Within a few minutes, you'll be soaring among spectacular mountain peaks and glacial fjords. Each passenger has their own window seat. The ride is pleasant and graceful, allowing plenty of time to take photographs, record video, or simply sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights.
Visitors can choose from many sightseeing opportunities in Southeast Alaska, and it pleases me that passengers frequently say flying with Wings was the highlight of their entire trip. They recommend our tours to their friends, and when they return to Juneau, they want to go fly with us again. So, whether it's your first flight or a Sourdough's 100th, our friendly, experienced crews make each trip a memory to last a lifetime.
1 out of 4 visitors that come to the Southeast take some kind of flight seeing tour, and they rate their Alaska vacations higher than those who stay on the ground. If you could put a price on memories and enjoyment, it really is the best buy. No other single activity in Southeast rates as high. It's at the very top of the scale for visitor satisfaction.
Alaska is so vast and has so many remote attractions that flying really is the best option, especially for older visitors who may have physical limitations, or for those who only have a day or two to see the sights. Flight seeing allows you to experience this spectacular country comfortably in a short period of time.
Flight over was just incredible. We saw things that we've never seen any other way.
This was the first seaplane trip, and it really is an experience completely different than the other. You're moving so much slower. You can see the things on the ground a lot easier. The glaciers, there's a lot of waterfalls. We saw a couple moose coming in here, which was pretty neat. It was really fun.
Snow-capped mountains border the flight path. You'll marvel at lush forests, clear mountain lakes, and may even see some wildlife. Sport and commercial fishing vessels below often share the sparkling waters with porpoises, sea lions, and humpback whales. But the star of the show is the majestic Juno Ice Field. The Juno Ice Field spawns 38 separate glaciers and is a remnant of the Little Ice Age that ended about 3,000 years ago. Today, about 100 feet of snow falls each winter at these higher elevations. Eventually, the snow is pressed into ice, and the accumulating weight forces vast rivers of ice down the mountain valleys. Sometimes the perspective from above the ice field is broad, leading eyes off to rows of rising peaks in Canada. Sometimes, though, the geography becomes more immediate.
I think the turns in the glacial canyons are pretty exciting for the people, and the visual perspective up against the ice falls is tremendous. We get a lot of reaction out of that, and it's one of the things I really enjoy about it.
All of our pilots, like Sam and Rusty and Mike and Sherry, live and work here year-round. They know their aircraft and the territory and where to find spectacular views. Our fleet includes the Cessna 206, 207, and Cessna's new Grand Caravan, the Cessna 208, and the classic de Havilland Beaver and de Havilland Otter. You know, to many visitors, small planes seem like an unusual form of transportation. However, we Alaskans use these planes to get from town to town. They have been an important part of opening the Alaska frontier and of our history. Wings began in the early 80s to serve the locals as well as the visitors coming to our state. Each year we enplane around 70,000 people and transport millions of pounds of mail and cargo to the remote communities in southeast Alaska. And we enjoy sharing our services and local knowledge with visitors.
The world-famous Juno Ice Field is a precious area of scenic beauty. And the Taku Glacier Lodge is a crown jewel set amidst 5 glistening glaciers. By choosing the Taku Glacier Lodge excursion, you'll visit the southern part of the ice field, where 5 separate glaciers are visible. And the historic Taku Glacier Lodge makes the perfect interlude on your sightseeing trip through such magnificent country. The stopover is unforgettable.
The food was the best. Everything's the best. The view,
It's
the
fun.
food. It's cozy.
The host and the grounds and the scenery were just something that I'd recommend to anybody that's in Alaska. It'll be something they will remember for the rest of their lives.
Our home was built here in 1923 by a Juneau doctor. His name was Harry Devine. Harry worked for our very large and famous AJ gold mine in Juneau and would spend as much of his free time up here as possible enjoying Taku River. Well, he would homestead this piece of ground and with the aid of some friends build the lodge here, and in the early days this was the only building here, and it would also become Alaska's first hunting and fishing lodge that was available for overnight guests. So Harry would entertain all
Enjoy true Alaskan hospitality in rustic but elegant surroundings with unparalleled views of the Alaskan wilderness, the broad river, towering spruce and hemlock trees, and of course the immense glaciers. After a short hike or a leisurely pause along the trail, visitors head back to their float planes to return to Juneau.
Fantastic, absolutely superb. Just, you know, and I'm from Alaska and I just love every second of it. Been here 50 years, but you could do this every day.
Today was by far the best trip I've ever been on. For the 45 minutes or hour that he took us up there and showed us everything, I was so impressed I actually can't give you enough good words.
Magnificent, and words just can't express it really. It's so beautiful and silent and awesome. Something to take home. Lovely memory.
Whether you're visiting Juneau for the first time or coming back for more, take the adventure of a lifetime. Let yourself soar with Wings of Alaska's Glacier Flightseeing adventures.